Sitting right next to me is Alison Rosen, self-proclaimed pop culture expert and a writer for Page 6 magazine. She knows current events like I know topical creams. Well, he's the pastor of disaster. The Reverend Michael Flager is no Father Flanagan, whoever that is. Another perverse preacher delivers a psycho sermon, and it has Barack Obama fleeing yet again from his past. Take a look. Black man stealing my show! Amazing.
He sounds like Arsenio Hall in Coming to America.
If a white guy did, if a white commentator did that kind of voice, he would be accused of being racist.
He would also be accused of imitating Bobcat Goldthwait, because that's who he sounds like.
I didn't notice that.
You didn't? He sounds exactly like him. But I think it is weird, because if someone was saying this in a comedy club, like you were saying, then people wouldn't be upset. They just wouldn't think it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're Michael Richards.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Kim, what do you think about the timing of the? And that brings up the next question, Alison. Why would you apologize? He knew this was going to be big, so he can't really mean his apology.
No, but I mean, I think that's just damage control at this point, because there is so much tension on it. And I'd like to point out, too, that I have noticed that I will. When people say, I apologize, that is never sincere.
Right.
I'm sorry, sincere. I apologize, not sincere. Although that doesn't relate to him. It relates to people in my life.
Or if they say, I'm sorry, you took it the wrong way, or if anyone was offended, which is, again, like, no.
I'm sorry if my words happened to upset
you took it the wrong way. I'm sorry you misunderstood me.
Sorry I sounded like Red Fox.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it actually is almost too bad that so much attention is now being focused on anyone remotely connected at all to Obama, because what about the First Amendment?
What about it?
I love it.
So you know which one that is?
You know what I'm more offended?
I'm bored by this, from short weeks to short fuses. He was kind of funny in Groundhog Day, but Bill Murray's wife says the actor is actually a violent, pot and booze-addicted pig who trolls for sex partners overseas, which makes me love him even more. Jennifer Butler Murray levels these charges in recently filed divorce papers. She says that the family moved to South Carolina in 2006 due to his infidelity, marijuana and alcohol use, physical abuse, sex addiction, and frequent abandonment. But the move didn't work, she says, as Murray would often vanish for days while hunting for sex and drugs. It sounds so noble to go hunting for sex and drugs. Like you go, I'm leaving to go bring us back some sex and drugs.
I see him in an alley with binoculars, sort of scoping that out.
Kim, what's the buzz in Hollywood? Is Jennifer Butler Murray telling the truth, or is she just making this crap
You know,
up?
you never know with Hollywood divorces. They are just one nasty thing after another, and there's a lot of
What are your sources telling you?
You know, I haven't heard this really about Bill. I mean, he does stay out of the Hollywood scene, and they sort of keep to themselves. He's not sort of a staple in the gossip pages, certainly, and he's such a well-respected actor.
Allison, you were just in Hollywood.
I was.
So you must have some dirt.
Yeah, I saw him smoking a doobie, and then he punched me. He's a violent pot smoker.
Really?
I will never watch Scrooged the same way again. Also, I'm like, the funny thing is that I'm totally not surprised by this at all. Not that I knew this, being an insider like I am. I didn't know it.
Yeah.
But it's not like you look at Bill Murray. He's not like, you know, if you found out that Mr. Belding on Saved by the Bell was doing this, that'd be a surprise. But Bill Murray, he's kind of skeevy.
Inevitability, if you're famous and rich and you get old, there's not much left to do but have sex and get drunk. Jonathan, the
beautiful woman, but yeah, her politics are really socialist. So I can't get behind those.
Allison, you're a celebrity expert.
Oh, yeah.
Is Susan Sarandon senile?
Well, the last time I spoke with her, she called me by my sister's name, and then she asked me if I'd finished law school yet, which is what my sister's doing. So I think she is.
Was she wearing a bra outside of her blouse? That's also a sign.
She's got a Kleenex tucked into her sleeve, and she's carrying her purse from room to room.
What I think...
4-day work week. J-Ho, thank you for pointing out that none of the people on the panel is an economist. For God's sakes, Allison even had to remind herself that some people actually do have to go into work.
Right. I know I'm dealing with here.
Yeah. Bill Murray divorce. Allison, the fact that you didn't know that Bill Murray is like this is exactly why Greg referred to you as a self-appointed pop culture expert.
Listen, Casual Andy, I watch a lot of TV.
I am Casual Andy.
Isn't it interesting when Casual Andy's on, he's meaner than Formal Andy? Formal Andy's much nicer.
Shut the hell up.
See what I mean?
Yeah, point proved.
We should let his neck breathe that much. That's the problem.
Welcome back our guests. Okay, Kim Seraphin, In Touch Weekly senior editor. She's so hot you can cook a sausage on her face. Jonathan Hoenig, Fox News business contributor. If intelligent commentary were a casino, thousands of senior citizens would blow their wads inside him. And Alison Rosen, pop culture writer and Page 6 magazine writer. She's so smart, dictionaries look inside her when they're stumped. Was Steven Tyler opening a vein or in foot pain. Amidst a swell of rumors that the Aerosmith frontman had regained a taste for the smack, the 60-year-old Scarecrow released a statement claiming he checked into a rehab facility for foot pain and nothing else. However, there's no word yet as to whether the foot pain was caused by shooting heroin into his toes. Wouldn't that be hilarious? No? Allison?
Yes.
Stephen, don't be so excited. Stephen claims he needed a safe environment where he could shut off his phone and recuperate. Do you buy that?
No, this is like me getting genital warts burned off to cure cramps.
Wait, that doesn't
The
work?
obvious reference, I know you were going to go for that as well. But no, this is like to say that this is just, sorry, I just disgusted you.
Yes,
I don't buy this.
Okay.
I don't buy this, is what I'm saying.
Okay, you don't buy this at all. Hey, Jonathan.
You have a lie. That's why you're so
Hey, Allison, let me cut off this idiot.
Okay.
Do you think that he's depressed that Liv Tyler is a hot chick and he can't bang her?
Oh, probably. Yeah, every now and then he's probably like, oh, you are my blood relative.
Yes. I was just going to hit on you.
Note to self, can't go there.
He was going to hit on her at a bar, and then he realized, my progeny.
Although
My favorite thing about the story, though, is that he said something like, he just wants to get back on his feet.
Yeah.
And he said, like, literally.
It's a cute little
okay,
pun there.
yeah.
All right, we got to move on. Well, let's end on that note because it makes us all smile. Unlike the things Bill says, which every now and then I find something that really turns me on. This isn't the case, but it's close. In Russia, it seems movie posters are made of wood. It's true, in some countries where they cannot afford actual movie posters, they are forced to paint some of their own. We have some now from from Russia and the Ukraine, from the Russia. And so it's time for a red-eye quiz. Let's put up the first poster, shall we? And find out what this movie is trying to represent. Allison, what do you think this is?
St. Elmo's Fire.
No. Close, though. Look at what do you think?
I have no idea.
Jonathan?
Rambo?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Dirty Harry or
Men
Rambo?
in Black 2. It's Men in Black 2. Okay, second poster. Show the second poster. Kim, this is easy.
Oh, 50 Dates.
50 Dates. Can you tell by Drew Barrymore's screwed up eyes?
I
And
can
Adam
also
Sandler's.
tell by the 50.
Look at Adam Sandler's giant ear. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
51st Dates. That's it. 51st
All right.
Dates.
Next one. Let's go to the next one. Jonathan, what do you think this is?
Honestly, Greg, I have no idea.
Allison?
Something part 3.
Very good. Allison?
I speak Russian, and that's Map from 3.
It's Matrix 3.
Oh,
all right.
that's Matrix.
All right, next one.
Ooh, The Boy in the Bubble.
What do you think?
Some alien movie or some outer space movie.
Close. Jonathan, any thoughts?
Looks kind of Native American to me. Gonna be like, I don't know, Dances with Wolves or something?
No.
The Boy with the Vibrator Ear.
Oh, no.
Astronaut.
It's Star Wars.
Oh.
It's Star Wars. All right, final one. There you go. Bill, what do you think? Don't tell me, Bill. Don't tell me. Because you know this one already. Allison?
That looks like Star. Is it Indiana Jones or something with Val Kilmer? Willow.
It's Troy. It's Troy.
No, Brokeback Mountain.
It's Troy. It's Troy. All right, let's read some letters. Lovely.
Bill, shut up. Moving on. Hey, Allison, what would you do if you were looking for a briefcase full of men's undershirts and boxers?
Obviously, you would reach for the briefcase that you think is full of money. This would be right after any sort of heist. Locate your nearest heist and then reach for the one that you think is full of money. However, bad guys obviously have exchanged it for an identical-looking suitcase, and you'll open it and it'll be full of underwear.
I like it. Hey, is it true you were on Chelsea lately the other day?
Yeah, yes, it is true.
Traitor. Back to you, Greg.